Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izatul Arifah Binti Mahmood. Today I am going to review about a video of street art by Joshua Allen Harris about inflatable bag monsters. So for the first question, which whether this kind of art has a message or not. So for me personally, I think that this kind of art has a very huge meaning hidden behind it. For me, I think that the main message is to save the world because based on the video, most of the sculptures made by Joshua is about animals like polar bears and giraffes. And as we know that these kind of animals like polar bears and giraffes are having their extinction phase, which can lead to extinction, so we cannot preserve them for our next generation. So the next generation might cannot see or know what is giraffe, what is polar bears, so they can see the uniqueness or the variety of animals in the earth. So I think that it is very important for us to love this kind of animals, and Joshua has portrayed this value in his kind of work. And for the second message in his art, I think it is important for us to recycle items. For example, Joshua used trash bags, which is a non-valuable things, and change it to a valuable things. Like he used a flashback to make a sculptures of animals and large monsters. And for the second questions, which is about the challenges that he faced during his artwork, is first and foremost I think is about imagination and idea. Of course, an artist he needs an imagination, because imagination can next develop to idea. Because surely when you are having a hard time and or anger, sadness, it is kind of hopeless to make an art at that time. But on the other side, some artists might see that kind of negative feelings as their to make a better work. And the second challenge is, I think, is about time, because to produce a great art, it needs a very long time. It may take years. And to create a very wonderful art. So like Joshua, he wants to make a sculpture, he needs to take a very specific measurement and to take it on the shape. And I think the third challenge that he faces is acceptance by the public. Like for example, Joshua is using a trash bag, and most of the people think that his kind of work is waste. Like, what is the point of making sculptures at the roadside, because nobody is going to appreciate it. But only some people that know the value of art can appreciate the art. So you do not need a validation from public for them to say that your work is valid. So for the third question is, what are other objects that can be used as work art? I think that the first object might be food. Food can also be made as an art. Like for example, mothers can decorate their food to attract their sons to eat. Like we can use carrots to make nose, noodles to make hairs, or cucumbers and cut it into slice to make ice. And the second object is aluminum cans. Aluminum cans, instead of after drinking and just throw it away, we can use it like for a pencil case. You can cut at the top and save your pencils in there. And for example, there is a dragon can sculpture in Paris Zoological Museum. So I think that's all from me about the art. Thank you.